put down your phone. Who thought the thing that broke us made us fall in love? I miss the way we used to be. All the nights you and me would show the world our love. Show the world our love. All the angels that I see, they don't mean that much to me. 'Cause I'm needing your love. I'm needing your love.
So yeah, I was tagged by two cool cats of the community. Two crisp kittens, the amazing Frags to Riches, and the sexy cookie that is George from the Fragrance Apprentice. So I'll start with the Fragrance Apprentice. He done an easy one, you know, Frags to Riches. He done a more complicated one. I have like an essay to write about that one. So the first one is four fragrances for each season. 4 fragrances for each season. So summer, I chose Allure Sport. I'm going to buy a bottle of it in the next few weeks, and I can't wait. I really can't. I've been wanting to buy that fragrance for ages. This video, it just looks pathetic, doesn't it? Look at what's going on? God, I can see about 50 dogs. Yeah, I love Allure Sport. The DNA is so sexy. So the next one is Antidote by Viktor and Rolf. So yeah, Antidote by Viktor and Rolf. A beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Oh, a beautiful citrusy opening with this orangey, almost lavender bubblegum vibe. Not really, but quite sweet. Maybe a bit too sweet for the summer, but it's like Aventus in the way it doesn't smell like Aventus, okay? But it's like Aventus in the way that it's a really complex masterpiece of a fragrance. Juicy, fragrant. I'm running out of words to say now, but it just smells like orange blossom-y, sweet, very sweet, and it's just so good, just so good. There's loads of choices for winter, really, but I'm going to be boring and say vintage Nuit Homme. You know, nothing comes close to that pure sexiness of sex juice in a bottle. It's so good, sweet, spicy, sexual pleasure. Again, I'm going to be boring. Spring, Aventus 1101 batch, sue me. Nah. I know Aventus is like an all year round fragrance, but God, it's good. And I think it works better on my skin in the sort of cooler weather, dude. So yeah, what the fuck was that like? I'm scared. So the next tag is from Frags to Riches, okay? And he's a great guy. So the first question on the list is, unicorns are real. Oh. The fragrance you have to chase. I wrote chase. The fragrance you have to chase. The fragrance you have to choose. The fragrance... It is chase. Right. The fragrance you have to chase. The longest to acquire. Now, English is not my strong point. I would say a full bottle of Nuit Homme. Vintage. It's not really vintage. It's the first reformulation. The reason why I choose that is because I managed to get a bottle without remortgaging my fucking house. So there's that. A new fragrance house I've discovered and I'm loving. I don't really own multiple bottles of a fragrance house, really, apart from Parfums Vintage and Creed, 50ml, 100ml decants and stuff. So yeah, I haven't really discovered anything new. Question 3, Heart the Hype. The fragrance you agree with a hyperbole. Hyperbole, sorry. I just read it as it was. The fragrance you agree with a hyperbole. I think that's right. Yeah, I'd have to say Aventus, because I do agree with the hype. And this is probably going to be the most boring video ever. If you just took all the clips where I'm actually mentioning fragrances, it'd just be like Aventus, Nuit Homme, Aventus, 2009, Vintage. I know we've all heard these things before, but it's the honest truth. I can't lie. I can't go, the greatest oud fragrance. It's an undiscovered brand called Kyrgyzstan, and he's an amazing perfumer. Only 2 bottles made, and I've got one. So I'm not going to lie. Fragrance, I disagree with the hyperbole. The one fragrance I disagree with a hype with, and it's not really hyped. Well, maybe it is, I can't remember, but who cares? It's Clive Christian C for Men, and it doesn't taste of anything, because I haven't tasted it. It just smells like someone have sprayed Tuscan leather in their mouth, then bit off a turd, right? Mixed it all up, then spat it out, right? Fucking hell, Killa. Why did I call myself Killa? That's the saddest thing I've ever done in my life. I've actually called myself Killa under my breath. Like, God, that was sad. Oh, God. I called myself Killa. Pussy killer. I'm keeping that in. Question 5. Love is blind buying. The best blind buy. I've always generally got samples before I buy it. Blind buy, I can't think of anything. If this is what you mean by blind buy, not smelt it before, but I've read a lot about it. Probably Midnight in Paris, EDP. That was beautiful. One of my favourites. But I haven't got any left. Question 6, I think. Crystal Baller. These names, though. What future purchase or delivery are you most anticipating and excited about? I'd probably say Allure Sport, the original, because I've never owned a bottle of it. I've smelt it, I've had decants, and it's so gorgeous. Every time I go to Boots or wherever fragrances are, I look for it and I just smell it. It's so good. It is expensive, of course. It's a Chanel. Question 7. I take it rare. I bet you do. Fragrance I have that very few others would have. I don't have any rare fragrances. I'm just boring. I just have every fragrance everybody probably has. If I was taking it literally, in work, where every time I wear Emperor Extrait by Parfums Vintage, everyone always asks me, customers and everything, strangers, everyone asks me what I'm wearing because it's so good and they want to get a bottle. Like, customers have actually asked me to write in on their phones and stuff like that. So yeah, Emperor Extrait by Parfums Vintage. No one probably even knows what the brand is, never mind has a bottle. I think it's a dog screaming, but I'm scared, guys. I'm really scared. Question 8. I'm stuck on Band-Aid. If you could create a fragrance for your favourite band, singer / actor, what would it be called and what would the dominant notes be? I don't really have a favourite actor or band, or I don't really have favourites. I like Keanu Reeves, he's pretty good. So I'll choose him, and I'd call it, obviously, Breathtaking for Men, or the Parfum, or probably an Extrait. I'd have notes of beard oil, gun smoke, leather, and probably circuit boards, because, The Matrix and Cyberpunk 2077, stuff like that. And probably pure man musk. So question 9, brain farts stink too. What the f***? Your most expensive fragrance purchase regret. And that's the end of the list. My most expensive... God, it really now, it looked like someone was there then. There. Just someone in a jacket like that. I haven't really got expensive fragrance I regret buying. I bought 200 mils of La Nuit de l'Homme, and it's obviously like water because it's the current formulation. So I don't really regret that though, because I can just use that as an air freshener. Sorry if this video was going in and out of focus. Hopefully it wasn't, but the autofocus on this is pretty good. Look at that. It's pretty damn quick. But when I just stand still, there's a panic attack. Okay, so yeah, that was the video. It was shit, wasn't it? To be honest. So thanks for tagging me, George from the Fragrance Apprentice, and Frags to Riches. Thank you so much, guys. So, thanks for watching, guys. I didn't fucking just spin, did I? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go now. Try, guys. It's been fun. Well.
1 minute to say that you love me, and then the next you don't. The next you don't. You need to make